What's going on? Alex here from the House of Supplements. I'm here with my brother, aka Trinidad, aka...
Let me ask the boss.
aka...
The bitch.
What's up, guys? Alex here from the House of Supplements, aka this is Cillian Silverback, and I'm here with my brother, Adrian Muscat, also known as the Mediterranean Fruit Salad. Bah! Today... Oh, okay. Ooh. All right. Sorry.
The separation.
Separatione. Okay. We're back a bit early. You usually don't see us for at least 3 weeks in between videos, but we're back, we're at HQ. Today we are reviewing Dedicated Nutrition's BCAA. Today we are reviewing
Dedicated Nutrition,
No.
BCAA Sensation.
Say it again. So today we are reviewing
BCAAs, Dedicated Nutrition's BCAAs Sensation.
Available in 3 flavors: mango strawberry, which I can't wait to try, strawberry kiwi, and exotic fruit punch. Dedicated Nutrition were the first, not the first, well, they were the ones that originally brought up what was rated as the best pre-workout ever that we reviewed, that we basically agreed on, called Unstoppable. And citrate got banned, something happened with the distributor. Anyway, it doesn't exist anymore. So this is the next thing they released. $54.95 for 30 serves with 3 flavors. It's been selling really well without us even having to push it. I think it looks nice and pretty, but we're actually going to delve into the nutritional panel. Give it a try. We've got some water on tap. Give it a try and make sure it's actually as good as it sounds, and let you know what we think. And looks. Yeah, it looks beautiful. Yellow and black. The only thing better than yellow and black is red and black, in my opinion. Anyway, let's run through. And look, how good's this? Adrian, how good's this? No proprietary blend. They tell you what's in it again. How good's that?
As we say every time, it is such a good time to be into supplements because it's just so much better than it was a couple of years ago.
Bad good as my game.
How long have I been in the game for? What was like
Three years?
3 years? Everything before, just proprietaries.
Okay, so I'll let Adrian, as per usual, run down the list. Starting at first of all, so it's 37 per tub, and 1 serving is 11.5 grams of active ingredient. And yeah, it actually is all active ingredients. Starting right at the top, starting with 5,000 mg leucine, 1,250 isoleucine, and 1,250 valine.
And so what this means is that we just did the math, took us a while. That's a 4:1 ratio of 4 leucine to 1 isoleucine to 1 valine. When you're looking at BCAAs and you're trying to compare them, the only really thing that you can compare, apart from purity or something, if they offer that, is the actual ratio of the amino acids. 4:1 ratio isn't the most studied one compared to the 2:1 ratio. That's actually been studied for, I think, like over 10 years now. That's one that actually Michael O'Brien brought out with Extend. That's got the most backing. So this doesn't have that same ratio, but saying that, they do the 4:1 ratio because it bases off the fact that leucine is the most anabolic amino acid out of all 3 of them, and so they're giving you more leucine compared to the other one, which actually makes more logical sense. It's just the fact that it doesn't have as much study behind it. And so going down the list after that, what do we have, Alex?
After that, we've got it's a trademark. It's called Epidrol. Nothing anabolic about that.
You didn't read, did you?
I can't. Okay. After the BCAA after the 4:1 ratio of BCAAs totaling 7,500 milligrams, we've got 1,000 mg taurine.
Taurine, we've talked about it heaps. It's in all your energy drinks. It is one of the most easily traditionally used ingredients for performance, as it actually is not just performance and hydration. You also get a mental benefit from it. Taurine dosages from about 500 milligrams to 2.5 grams. This gives us a gram.
What's a V got? 1,000.
Do you reckon? I think it's already like 750,
I'm gonna check right now.
500. While he's gone, the thing is, when you're looking at BCAAs, after you look at the ratio of the BCAAs, the only other things you can compare them is the supplementary ingredients they add with the BCAAs. So that's what we're going to look at now. There's about 4 of them, which is pretty good. A lot of the other ones, like the main ones, like Extend, only have 2 extra ingredients after the amino.
Okay, so a V actually is 500 mg. So this is WV's worth of taurine, which follows. So after 1,000 mg of taurine in your dedicated BCAAs, you get 1,000 mg of citrulline malate.
What's the ratio?
What?
The citrulline malate.
It is no ratio.
Show the ratio.
Just standard L-citrulline malate, 1,000 mg.
So I'm assuming that's a 1:1 ratio. If you guys watch these videos, you know that I'm obsessed with citrulline malate. I always talk about it. I'm obsessed with Supernova because it has 6 grams. A gram, you won't be getting the full effects of citrulline malate, but you'll still be getting those additional benefits of at least having it in there. A gram's okay.
Okay, so after that we've got a trademarked super anabolic. Is it EPO? Epidrol, which is your Rhodolia rosea extract standardized for salidroside.
Nah, I read that as salidroside.
Salidroside, yeah. Salidroside.
Yeah.
Okay,
So, yeah.
at 100 mg.
I looked into this on their website for Eprodrol because I couldn't find anywhere that trademark. It turns out it's actually an exclusive trademark for dedicated nutrition.
Oh, they have a patent.
Yeah, patent. And the idea is actually to get a lot more of the cellulose. How do you say it? You have it?
Salidroside.
Yeah, the idea is to actually get more out of the salidroside because that is what's potent for actually increasing your blood flow and increasing performance.
After Eprodrol, we have another patent called Super Great, which is a low molecular weight polyphenolic. Okay, so Super Great trademark underneath at 1000 mg, which in brackets is a low molecular weight polyphenolic I'm just gonna put that here. Put that right here. Adrian, what does it do?
So the idea of grape
It
extract.
does say Super Great, if you could see that. Super great.
The idea of grape extract is to just overall increase hydration and blood flow. And what that does is it actually helps relax your blood vessels, so therefore you get more blood flow. And then, as we said, blood flow comes with a range of benefits. This trademark is actually exclusive as well to dedicated, so this is made just for dedicated.
Double trademark.
And the idea of the trademark is to make it, make yourself get those low molecular polyphenols, and polyphenols is what's responsible for
Damn low molecular polyphenols.
those polyphenols is what's responsible for relaxing your blood vessels and getting more blood flow in there. So the idea is that the
Relaxing
lower
the blood
molecular.
vessels.
Shut up! I'm trying to explain it.
Your blood vessels are tense. They need to be relaxed with them low
Hopefully you're
molecular
listening. You get it. Yeah.
polyphenols.
Low molecular, the better, and that's the point of their trademark.
Okay, after your low molecular polyphenols, we got 100 milligrams of calcium phosphate, 100 milligrams of potassium phosphate, and 100 milligrams of sodium phosphate.
Phosphates is what those three phosphates is what your body uses to help cell hydration and cell contraction when lifting weight. And those doses are about 10 to 12% of your daily intakes, but
Calcium is at 10%, potassium is at 3%, sodium is at 4%.
yeah. You're getting those phosphates all throughout the day, so that's a good amount to have while you train. And then we've got estrogen, isn't it?
Yeah, estrogen is the final one. It's not trademark, but it is a patent estrogen, which in brackets is Astra. You ready for this one? Astragalus and Panax notoginseng extract. I'll put that there.
No, it's a trademark. It's just that's not an exclusive trademark for dedicated.
No, it's not
everyone's
an exclusive
using
patent.
that.
That's right.
50 milligrams.
Estrogens and everything.
50 milligrams is the right dose. Anywhere
Clinical.
between 40 to 100, so definitely clinical. Estrogen helps the uptake of nutrients as a whole. So your supplements when you're training. So like obviously all the ingredients is in the BCAAs and stages is going to help uptake that. A good way to think about that is that if you're having 100 milligrams of caffeine, if you have that with estrogen, you should be feeling like you're having around 150 milligrams of caffeine. That's the idea of it. This not just helps the supplement, it also helps the food that you're having after your training. So you're getting that post-WPI in there. That'll help the uptake of those nutrients as well. Yeah, that's about it for estrogen. I highly rate it. A lot of companies are using it now just to really get the best out of your ingredients there.
Okay, so obviously, look, at the end of the day, we're going to try for flavor because we already know what a BCAA is. If it is exactly true to label, which I believe it is, at your 5,000, 4:1 ratio of BCAAs, that's going to work intra-workout, just like every other BCAA out there. So really, when it comes down to it, all the ingredients are at clinical doses. L-taurine at 1,000 mg. Citrulline malic could be a little bit higher.
But it's a pre-workout.
It's not a pre-workout.
They don't have
exactly.
enough. Yeah, they don't have
so really, it's
enough.
going to come down to flavor and price. At $54.95 for 30 serves, it's basically one of the cheapest aminos on the market from a big brand, and the flavor is what 99% of people are going to buy on because most of what you're buying is exactly the same BCAAs with a little bit of here and there. So we're going to try this right now. This actually looks quite difficult to open.
I will add to that though, it's not just the flavor and just the main BCAAs. Those supplementary ingredients that they have, the estrogen, their own trademark Eprodrol for the rhodiola extract, and the Super Great, they're pretty good. They're really focusing on hydrating, helping hydration performance, which is exactly what you want when you have BCAAs. I feel like a dad right now. I'm like, oh.
Mango strawberries.
You know what it reminds me? It does remind me of Dedicated's Pre. It's like really strong.
Can I just mention too, when you're doing things like that, don't do what we just did and don't smell it in the tub because what you're going to get is plastic. Everything smells a bit off when you smell it inside of plastic. Smell it in the water. So we've got our water there. Oh, do you have the left? All right.
Dial.
Do you have a funnel? for now.
No, I have to get a.
We do not have a finale, but this is a really big serve, bro.
You want to see how to improvise? House of DIY.
All right, hold that. You do mine first. Okay. What are you doing? Are you gonna funnel it?
Jeez, that's a big.
So that's your serving there. That's an 11.5 gram
Gotcha.
serving right there. It's a big one. That's your big serving. Okay, you ready?
I really don't want to try it though with freaking a full scoop. You
I
need
do.
more water.
I do.
Alright. Okay. You try with a full scoop. I'll try with half a scoop because there's no.
Everyone looks big from this angle. Okay, are you ready? Alright, you ready?
It's gonna explode.
Okay, we're ready for liftoff. We're gonna give this bad boy a try. Mango strawberry is the flavor. 3, cheers, 2, 1.
So. Froth it.
It's really good.
Don't like the aftertaste though.
What aftertaste?
I've only had. It's the dedicated aftertaste. I don't know what.
Barely.
It tastes amazing, but it reminds me. It's exactly like Unstoppable. Something about dedicated nutrition, what they use. It's a weird aftertaste. I don't know, but it's really good at the same time. I really hope you follow.
Oh, that's really refreshing.
That'd be sweet if you had a full one.
No, it's not. It's really not that sweet. You just saw me. I just sculled half of it. It's really not that sweet, and that was 450, maybe 500 milliliters max. It's really nice. Mango strawberry is a success. I'm assuming that the strawberry kiwi is going to be really nice. I'm probably not going to like exotic punch. I don't like anything with punch or fruit in the name.
I think it's
but
exotic
it's available
punch
for the Americans in Australia that seem to like cherry and fruit punch type stuff.
Why does that even exist? Cherry and fruit punch. Fruit punch reminds me of medicine. Cherry just reminds me of.
They're both medicine. All right. Okay, so flavor-wise, mango strawberry, huge success, love it. Mix is fantastic. No clotting at the bottom. There is a little bit of frothing at the top, just there if you can see it, but that's pretty standard with
buckers. with buckers.
We had a customer come in the other day asking for buckers, and I didn't know what that meant, and that's actually BCAAs. I had a girl come in ask for whippy, which is a WPI. So if you have any other funny names that customers have, or you mistook for abbreviations that you missaid, leave in the comment section below. Okay guys, that's enough from us. There's our review of Dedicated Nutrition's BCAA Sensation. If you want it, pick it up for $54.95 in store at the new House of Supps HQ or online at houseofsupplements.com.au. Flavors are mango strawberry, strawberry kiwi and exotic fruit punch. Until next time.
With my new haircut.
I'm here with my brother, aka Trinidad, aka Let Me Ask the Boss. AKA